Sad day. Yeah, it's super comfy, dude.
That's how I sleep.
Yeah. There you go. Yep. Very cool. This is the same bearing that we used for our steering, the DIY one that is welded into there. We just used the same design for here. It's way overkill, but you know, that's kind of
The truck.
yeah, it's kind of what we're doing here. I think it looks really great, dude. I like the placement. So we're gonna spring load it like any other pedal and then make our linkage. Basically the linkage will connect right there. Yeah, and go up. It's a cable driven motor, so we'll connect the cable to it and we will have throttle. That's one of the things we need. We need throttle, we need air for our suspension, we need brake. What's the fourth thing? So throttle, brakes, air ride, fuel. Go time. For you guys that are just joining the build, we've started this engine already. We have a wiring harness for it, put away in a box somewhere. So we know it runs. We just got to get it all set up. Oh, we got the cooling system too. We don't have to do that to test drive it.
That's no big.
That's easy.
That's easy.
But yeah, so we've got all that. We've already run the engine. Now we're working on making it drive. One pedal down. Are you going to start the brake pedal now?
Yeah. Why not?
Brake pedal time.
Hook the throttle up.
We're going to test a go-kart part out for our throttle linkage. We'll see. So this is a linkage that I got for the brakes on our go-kart, and we ended up making our brakes solid.
Have to do something different with the.
Is it too long though? I mean, realistically. I guess if it is, we can just get another one.
I mean, just route it.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Either way. Yeah, dude.
Everything in.
We are double teaming right now. I've been working on this firewall while he does the pedals so that we can get the firewall knocked out and just continue to move, because when this thing is ready to be driven, we want to drive it. So we're getting the gas and the brakes worked out today. We'll run brake lines soon. Air lines will be easy to run. Brake lines I'm a little nervous about, but I think we'll figure it out. We just got to do it. And fuel line, which will be easy. So we've already run fuel to it, so we know how to do that. Pretty exciting. I'm ready to drive this thing. We were actually looking at pictures of it, like sitting on the ground before we widened the frame and everything, like when it was all one big full car, and we love it. So. All right, Chase put some time in on our throttle cable and made a few minor modifications. So that's how it started. And that's awesome.
So it'll seat right in here, and then that bend gets us right down in the valley.
And we'll run a bolt through there.
Yeah, and then if you want to give that a pull.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Whap!
Yeah.
Whap! Whap! Whap!
Dude, that's awesome. I'm so happy.
This is from a go-kart, everyone. In case you forgot. Sick.
I'll bolt that in. I think we'll put that tab somewhere right here, so.
All right. It is getting more and more complete. Every step. I haven't sat in here with the steering wheel yet. We are going to have to relocate our steering wheel. It's a little bit too low, and we don't have a, yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have to make it, we have to do something, because I can't even, I mean, I can reach, I guess, but,
Yeah.
this feels awkward. So anyway, we're going to pull this up and kind of towards us a little bit. But you can see we've got pedals now. That one I can hit, that one I can't because it's tacked in. But our brake's gonna come over a little bit. We're gonna work on that in just a minute. We're gonna get the gas pedal all fabricated-y up. We've got our panels kind of loosely fit in here. We're gonna come back and seal all this up, but we are getting somewhere. Now, just so you guys understand, this is firewall. This is not the interior. So all this is firewall. This keeps us protected from the engine, from the drive shaft, from everything that is trying to kill us underneath this contraption. So we'll fill this in, fill that in over there. I don't know if we'll do that in this video, but we'll just keep working on this in the background while we're fabricating all the other stuff that needs to make this thing go. What's next? What are we building?
The rest of the throttle linkage.
Okay, so the goal for this video is working gas pedal.
Yeah.
We got a gas pedal in there, and it's very close. We've got our throttle linkage hooked up. Now we just got to make it all work together.
Yeah. Need the bracket to hook the cable up on the gas pedal end.
Let's do it.
You be all in your feelings.
So we're kind of finding the final resting spot for our brake pedal assembly. We got the gas pedal in, and it seems to work fine. We've got the brakes in, and we measured a bunch of other vehicles to kind of dictate how far apart these are and how much farther this is forward than this, how far they come off of the floorboard. We're pretty happy with this. We also have just enough space here that with a master cylinder in place, we have all the stroke we need to fully actuate that master cylinder. So we should be pretty spot on, and it's time to weld some stuff up.
Chase has never ridden in the Datsun as it goes up, so we're gonna do that again. Yeah, this is the scary part. You good? Yeah. Going up. Sick. Good luck getting out. It's not even all the way up.
That's not good.
So we had this thing mounted like this, and it was just too far away, so we're working on a different bracket system now that I think is going to work a lot better. We'll see. Alright, so the gas pedal is kind of at a weird angle. It works perfectly, but it just feels really weird under your foot. So we're going to take some heat to it and straighten it out a little bit and see if that fixes the problem. We think it will. So that is 2 functioning systems down. We have throttle and we have steering. That's really awesome. It's 2 major portions of getting this thing running done. I mean, actually done. We were able to straighten the pedal up. It feels a lot better. We may mess with it a little bit more in the future, but for now, I think we're solid. We ordered everything we need to run brakes. At least it's everything that we think we need to run brakes. So we may jump into that next week. We may jump into the front end. We got a lot of stuff we're going to do. We're going to keep hammering away at the firewall, literally and figuratively, so we get that done kind of throughout the videos. So you notice we got a lot more of that done in this video as well, which is pretty awesome. But we're stoked about having this throttle cable done. So we're going to keep moving towards getting this thing running. So each week we're going to try to knock out something else that'll get us closer to running this car again and getting it out of this shop and in the sunlight. I'm ready to see it on the ground again and in the light again. It should be really. Thank you guys so much for watching. Secret word of the day is
Fire.
fire. Secret word of the day is fire. So use fire or the fire emoji in your comments below. Would love to see that. Thank you to everybody that joined. If you see somebody with a little Audi emoji, we're getting close to the MR2 emoji. So some of you might be there. We're getting close to it. But if you've got a emoji, that means that they are a member of the channel. We do have a 99-cent membership fee. And what that does is it allows us to produce content more consistently. So having that extra income, that predictable income, allows us to produce content on a regular basis and more systematically, and it helps us predict our builds. It just helps the channel an incredible amount. So even though it's only 99 cents, it does a wonder for this channel. So consider joining. We do have some prizes we've given away to some of the guys that joined, but I can't mail them out right now because of all the stuff. I can't mail some of them out right now because of all the quarantine stuff. So those will go out whenever I get all that stuff sorted. It's just kind of complicated. All right, check back Tuesday. We're gonna have our final video of the C10 budget build. We're gonna be cleaning it up, getting it running properly, getting all the fluids changed out, and getting it ready to be sold. So make sure you check that back out on Tuesday, and then we may have a video Thursday, another budget build. We'll see how well everything goes. But we'll definitely have the C10 build on Tuesday. So check back this channel on Tuesday for more content. Anything to tell the viewers at home, Chase? Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you soon.